Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Chef Carter's Cooking Corner. Today I have a very special dish for you, one that I really like personally, and that is quiche. Now, I have followed recipes before, but I've gotten to the point that I just throw it together. And so I'm cutting up cheese. I could use a cheese grater, but to me this works just fine. Now, if you are a person who needs exact measurements, I do have that on my Chef Carter's Cooking Corner website. I have a Thanksgiving leftover quiche recipe. I have a regular quiche recipe for you to follow. But I will tell you, the Thanksgiving leftover quiche is delish. Alright, so I'm slicing up this cheese by hand, and I'm actually going to make it into dices. Today I will be making two quiches. Two quiches. So, I am a little tired today. I saw one of my favorite bands, definitely one of my favorite local bands, Zapp and Roger, in concert in their hometown of Dayton, Ohio. Zapp last night, and not only was it Zapp, Shirley Murdoch, she was also there last night. Oh my gosh, when she went on that stage, I can't even concentrate on cutting my onions. But when I saw Shirley Murdoch show up on stage, my goodness, my eyes teared up. I was so happy to see Shirley Murdoch with Zapp. I never thought I would ever in this lifetime get to see that. So it was a great concert. So now, cutting up a couple of carrots. They're beautiful carrots. Alright, so now I'm back cutting up the carrots. I'm going to tell you something. I really do not like cooked carrots, but I do like carrots in recipes. So a rough chopping of the carrots. Nice little pieces. These will look really nice inside the quiche. It'll bring that pop of color. Like I was saying, I don't care for carrots that are cooked, but if they're mixed into a recipe, they actually add a little bit of natural sweetness to whatever you're cooking. So with quiche, you can pretty much put anything you want in the quiche. So I will tell you, one of my secrets about making pie and quiche is Wix pies. Wix makes the best crust. They are out of Winchester, Indiana, and you can go by there and eat. They have frozen pies you can buy. You can buy fresh pies while you're there. So I'm going to show you what the outside looks like so you can get it if it's in your area. So that's Quiche Pies. Alright, I don't think you can see. There we go. Quiche Pies. And I'm hoping to go put them in my culinary spotlight. The culinary spotlight is a new segment on Chef Carter's Cooking Corner. Sorry. I just noticed they do their pie crust a little differently. I actually love it. It's already, these are the pre-baked ones. I didn't realize I bought pre-baked, but that's okay. It will work. And they already have the docking done with them. As you can see, they've already been docked. And so they're ready to go. So I'm going to put these over to the side. I did let those thaw. They come frozen. And I'm going to make the custard. So again, that's Quiche. They make the best sugar cream pies. And oh, all their pie flavors. They have pecan pies. I could go on and on about Quiche, but we need to go ahead and cook. So the last time I had quiche was actually in Chanhassen, Minnesota. Well, no, it was in Minnetonka, Minnesota. I was at the People's Organic, and I'm going to tell you, they have some really good quiche. It is as good as mine. And I like to think I make good quiche. I had the privilege of meeting the owner of People's Organics. Really, really nice guy. And the place is so clean. But it's the one in Minnetonka is so homey. I went to the one in Eden Park. The first couple days I was in the area, Eden Park, Minnesota. And it was nice. It really was a nice place. But for me, the one in Minnetonka, it was just more homey, more hometown, where, you know, mom and pop kind of feel. So that was where I ate most of my meals. I don't even think the owner knew. Maybe he did. Maybe they were like, there's that chick. Yeah, she's coming here a lot lately. But, you know, I did get to meet the owner. We actually kind of had breakfast, let me put this in quotes, together. As, you know, he set a seat from me. And he had, what did he have? He had an omelet and a pancake. I had ordered the quiche again. So I tried their different varieties of quiche. It was so good. So here I put 6 eggs because I am doing 2 quiche. And I need 2 cups of milk. And in this case, I'm being so bad. I'm using half and half. So let me double check my measurements here. Yeah. Yeah. So that's 2 cups right there. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. But yeah, so the owner and I, we had a nice little talk. So I'm putting, whew, it's probably a little much, but I'm putting about a tablespoon of Italian seasoning in this quiche. A couple dashes of pepper, a little bit of salt. You don't need a lot because of the cheese. I'm going to put about half a teaspoon of salt, roughly, maybe a little more, because we do need to flavor all these vegetables. All right, so, and I always use salt scents. You know, it's supposed to be lower in sodium. So now that I have my seasoning, salt and pepper in here, I'm going to mix everything up. Break all those egg yolks. So you could use skim milk if you like in here. You can use any vegetables you want. In my one quiche recipe on chefcarterscookingcorner.com, you will see I used a variety of vegetables. There was even green beans in that one. So let me go ahead. Just mixed up. Make sure my eggs are all cracked up. All right. Now, here we go. So one of these, I'm not going to put bell peppers in because one of my brothers, he's highly, well, not highly, but he's allergic to bell peppers. So that's why I cut them up last. So I'm going to put just a little bit. So I like to layer my ingredients. So a little bit of carrots, a little bit of onion, and then so I don't cross-contaminate into my brother's quiche, I'll use a spoon. Alright. And now the cheese, glorious cheese. So yummy and scrumptious. So I'm going to kind of pull the pieces apart. So, not to worry, it doesn't look like a lot of cheese at this moment. Again, this is not rocket science. Doesn't have to be perfect, just tastes good. Alright, as you can see here, I'm just sprinkling a little meat on top. Okay. Alright, so this is just, as I said, I just throw my quiche together. No recipe, just, you know, kind of got it in my head what to do. So let me spread that meat out a little bit. Okay. So now I'm going to do the vegetables again. The carrots. A few bell peppers in this one. Onion on this. I don't know, it doesn't look as pretty. Parm on top. Okay. Oh yes. No, I didn't add my layer of cheese. Although I did add a layer of parm, which is cheese, but not the main cheese. So the main cheese I'm using today is Colby Jack. So this is going to be really good. So I'm making this middle layer of cheese a little heavier. So if, you know, there's some other people out there like, that's not how you do quiche. Well, I'm doing Chef Carter quiche. You know, not French quiche. Not, you know, whoever the famous chefs are. I'm not doing their quiche. I'm doing Chef Carter's quiche. So. On the top. Cannot wait for this. Oh, this is going to be some good eating. So this bakes for about 30 minutes or so. So I got bell peppers, cheese. Alright, let me put the last of the bell peppers in this one. Spread that around. Okay, a little bit more carrot here. A little bit more carrot there. Onion here. So again, if you don't like something I'm putting in here, you don't have to use it. You make quiche your way, just like I'm doing here. I'm making it my way. Except for this one, I'm making it my brother's way. Because he don't eat the bell peppers. Alright, so got a couple pieces of meat left. A little bit here. A little bit there. Oh my Jesus. Man, I tell you, that Zapp concert last night was so good. And they told me to tell my friends about it. Guys, I hope you consider me a friend, or at least an acquaintance. I know some of y'all are kinfolk. Okay, so, and I do appreciate each and every one of you. So yeah, a nice healthy layer of parm and a nice healthy layer of cheese. I'm gonna use homemade cheese. That one was an escapee. I think I'm going to be overflowing a little bit, but that's all right. I don't know how equally I spread that out. It still tastes good. I like to clean up as I go. So I put these on flat sheets in case they spill over, or if I'm, not handling it correctly, it'll spill into the sheet pan and not on the floor, and definitely not in the oven. Last mix before I pour. So pour about half here. Give that time to, well, not half, but pour a little bit here, a little bit there, and give it time to kind of find the crevices to get in there. I think I overfilled with the good stuff, but you know what? It will have a way of working itself out. Most definitely. Alright, so there we go. So I'm going to put these in the oven. And I will be back. All right. So I'm pulling my pies out of the oven. I don't know if you can hear it, but in the other room I got the concert playing from last night. Oh, what a show. I cannot wait to buy their album. I should have bought it there. So here are the quiche finished up. Alright, so we have the one with the peppers right here. We have the one without the peppers here. So this is for my brother. I'm going to go ahead and put it to the side for him so I can take it for lunch. So it did spill over a little bit. I don't know if you can see that, but it spilled over, but better here on the pan where I can scrub it in the sink than in the stove where I got to scrub on my hands and knees. Alright, so thank you for joining me for another episode of Chef Carter's Cooking Corner. Remember to tune in next week for our next recipe. And be on the lookout for my Thanksgiving recipes that are coming up. This is Chef Carter. Thank you for stopping by.